Okay, topic 7. Now, the first thing is, if you look at this, right here we have a bar magnet. Now, with bar magnets, remember, a magnetic field always points from the North Pole and it goes towards the South Pole. So make sure you can memorize this structure. Now, if you have a North Pole and a South Pole next to each other, it goes from north to south, and you can see here they'll attract. But if you have two North Poles or two South Poles, they will repel, and the diagram will look like this. Okay, so a permanent magnet and an induced magnet. What's the difference? A permanent magnet has always got a magnetic field. And you can see here, this would be an example of a permanent magnet. An induced magnet is a material that can easily get magnetized when close to a magnetic field. And three metals are nickel, cobalt, and iron. These three metals can form induced magnets. Other metals, for example, sodium or magnesium, can't do that. Now, what does induced mean? It means they will become magnetized when it comes close to a magnetic field, but when you remove them from the magnetic field, they will lose their magnetism. So if you look at this example, here's a magnetic material, so it could be nickel or iron or cobalt. Here you have a permanent magnet. Now notice that this is the South Pole. As soon as you bring it close to it, this will get induced. Now look, it's got a magnetic field. But notice that the pole that was closest to it, it will get the opposite of that. So if this is south, this becomes north. If this was north, this will become south. So it will always be induced opposite to what is closest. Okay, if in your exam they ask you to plot the magnetic field, you have to talk about compass. If they ask you how you would visualize a magnetic field, you can talk about iron filings. So iron filings, you just put it around your bar magnet. Of course, iron is magnetic, so it'll align with the magnetic field, and you can see that here. If you want to plot it, now remember, a compass always points north. Okay, but when we say north, what does that mean? There are two types of north. So you have a geographic north and a geographic south. Now on our planet, the North Pole, the geographic North Pole, is actually a magnetic South Pole. And our geographic South Pole is actually a magnetic North Pole. So remember, magnetic fields always point towards south. But a compass points towards north. But that's the same thing, because a compass points to geographic north, which is the same as magnetic south. Okay, so let's say I have a compass like this, and it's pointing that way. What does it tell you? That tells you that that is the South Pole of the planet magnetically, and it's also the North Pole geographically. Okay, so if you take this, you put it around the magnet, and you'll see that, look, it's aligning towards the south magnetic pole, and that's how you know which side of the bar magnet is the South Pole.
Hey guys, if that video helped you, support our channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing it with your friends. And more importantly, if you still have questions, drop a post on our forum at ExamQA.com, where I will personally be there to help answer your questions. Mohammed signing out.